Hello friends, welcome to this program. My name is Narsi Reddy. I am a teacher and I run a GRE TOEFL training institute named PROMAC in Hyderabad and also in Singapore. The purpose of this program is to teach people how to learn English vocabulary in a logical, rememberable and understandable manner. Many people are very afraid of English language because they have been told or scared by many people that English is a very difficult to learn language. But in this program, we will be learning English vocabulary. We take a word. When we take a word, we understand some of the synonyms of the word, that is words with similar meaning, antonyms, that is words with opposite meaning, some of the words that sound very similar to the given word, and many words which are often confused with the given word. We take words from word list or a dictionary and we will be building more words related to that. We will go in an alphabetical order, and today we will start with some words starting with the first letter in the English alphabet, that is A. So let us start with the first word. Let us take a word called abase. So what does this word abase mean? Obviously, the word abase comes from a word called base. What is base? You take any structure, suppose a pole or a pillar or a building. In any structure, what is the base? Base is the lowest point in anything. So what is abase? Abase is to make something low. Generally, abase is used for a type of behavior, for a type of attitude. Some people behave in a very cheap manner. Some people behave in a very low manner. Some people behave or talk or have an attitude where they reduce their dignity, they reduce their prestige, they reduce their personality. Suppose let us say I am a very poor man, I am very hungry and I need some money. I came to you and asked you, hey brother, I am in financial problems, can you give me some money? You say, if you ask me like that, I will not give you money. You beg, you plead with me for money. Then I say, okay, I am a poor man, I don't have money, but I have self-respect. I will remain hungry, but I will not beg you and abase myself. I will not lower myself. I will not reduce my dignity. So what is abase? Abase is to make oneself low. So abase is to make oneself low, make oneself look cheap, to reduce your prestige or dignity. So behave in a manner where you reduce your prestige or dignity. I am a teacher. I have to speak or behave in a particular way which suits my profession or which suits my stature. But one day I come to the class and I speak very bad language. I use very foul language, or I come to the class in a manner which is not appropriate. Then I say, by using bad language, I abased myself. I abased myself means I reduced my dignity, I reduced my prestige, I cheapened my value, I reduced my value. Like abase, you also have a word called debase. I debased myself. Debased myself also means I reduced my prestige, I reduced my dignity, I behaved in a cheap way. Any behavior where you reduce either yourself or something else, you can also take a word called degrade. By using bad language, I degraded myself. By begging somebody for money, I degraded myself. I consider begging somebody for food or money as very demeaning. What is demeaning? Demean is also to anything that reduces your prestige, anything that makes you feel cheap. Demean comes from mean. What is mean? Yesterday I went to a party and that person in that party was very mean to me. Somebody is mean to you. Somebody is mean to you means they behaved in a cheap way, they made you feel very cheap, they made you feel that you are very worthless. He is very mean, or he behaved in a mean manner, he made a mean comment. So anything demeaning, degrading, debase or abase, all these words mean to reduce your prestige, to make you feel cheap, or to become low in value, or to become low in dignity or image or self-respect. Let's go to one more word. Abash. So what is abash? Abash comes from bash. What is bash? Yesterday was my birthday. We had a bash with my friends and family. I went to a New Year bash. I went to a Valentine's Day bash. I went to a bash. What is bash? Bash is celebration. Bash is celebration or any happy occasion. Birthday bash, wedding bash. So celebration or happy occasion. So bash actually is a good word. But abash comes from bash. Abash comes from bashful. What's bashful? There are some people, they come and praise you. They come and make some positive comments. But somehow you feel they are flattering you. And there are some people, when they praise, these people get embarrassed. Somebody comes and tells you, hey, you are very beautiful. Okay, that's very nice. Thank you. Thank you for the compliment. But some people come and excessively praise you. You know, you are very beautiful. You are the most beautiful person I have seen in my life. You are really, really very glamorous. You are very, very beautiful. I have never seen a beautiful person like you in my life. Then when somebody is praising you excessively, inside you feel happy, but you also feel embarrassed. You feel very, very shy. So, no, please stop flattering me. Please stop praising me. No, I am telling you, you are really great. You are really famous. You are really intelligent. Then you feel embarrassed. When somebody comes and praises you, you blush. What is blush? Your cheeks become reddish. Red color comes into your face because you are very, very, very embarrassed, because generally of something positive. Somebody is praising you and you are embarrassed. So that's what is called bashful. In dictionaries, the meaning of bashful may be given as a person who is very timid, a person who is very shy, or a person who gets easily embarrassed. A person who gets easily embarrassed. But here the embarrassment comes not because of something insulting or negative. Embarrassment comes because of something positive. Somebody is praising you, somebody is giving you a compliment, somebody is flattering you, and you feel very happy that you are very embarrassed. You feel a little bit strange with all that compliment. So what is abash? Abash is also getting embarrassed. When I went to that party, that person was giving lot of compliments and I felt abashed. So abash is to get embarrassed, to feel shy, to feel in a very particular strange manner when somebody is praising you or doing something very excessively positive or some compliments or something. Let us take one more word starting with A. So another word starting with A is abate. Abate. Abate came from a word called bait. What is bait? I went to a baseball game yesterday with my friend. The baseball game was so competitive. The two teams were playing so well till the last ball. I did not know who will win, and I was waiting with bated breath. I went to that movie yesterday. In the movie, there was so much suspense in the movie. Till the last scene, I could not understand what will happen in the climax, and I waited for the climax with bated breath. I wrote a test, and I am waiting for my test results with bated breath. What is bated breath? When anything important you are waiting for, literally you wait with almost your breathing stops. You are waiting, what will happen, what will happen. So bated breath. What is bait? Bated is something stopped. So I waited with bated breath. Bated breath means stopped. My breathing stopped. So from this bait, which is to stop, you got a word called abate. Abate. Today, since morning, it was raining heavily. Since morning, it is snowing heavily. But for the past 1 hour, the rain abated. I have been going through lot of difficulties in the past 1 month. I am waiting for my problems to get abated. So what is abated? Abated is to reduce or decrease in intensity. So abate could be positive things or negative things. When you are waiting for something to stop, when you are waiting for something to come down, or when you are waiting for something to reduce or lessen, then you call it as abate. So in the meaning of decreasing or reducing in volume, you can also take some more words, dwindle. What is dwindle? Dwindle is also reduce or decrease. You can also take one more word called wane. The image of that politician is waning gradually because his reputation among the people is getting decreased. The patriotic feeling among the younger generation is waning day by day. So wane is also to decrease, dwindle is also to decrease. Opposite of decrease is to increase. So of course, in the meaning of decrease, you must be knowing some of the words. You have words like diminish. Diminish is also to decrease. Wane is also to decrease. Dwindle is also to decrease. Slacken is also to decrease. Something is slackening. Subside. Subside. It is raining heavily since morning, but for the past 1 hour, the raining is subsiding. Subside. Subside is to decrease. From this word called subside only, you have subsidy. What is subsidy? Suppose there is a price, certain item is costing $100, but government gives a subsidy to students of $20. What is a subsidy? A certain fees is $100, but because you are a student, for students or senior citizens, government gives a reduction of $20, so that's called a subsidy. Subside is to decrease, slacken is to decrease, dwindle is to decrease, wane, diminish. What is the opposite of decrease? Opposite of decrease is to increase. Opposite of decrease is to increase. So in the meaning of increase, we can take various words, burgeon, burgeon, balloon, escalate, burgeon. The number of schools in our area is burgeoning. The number of retail outlets and malls in suburban areas is burgeoning day by day in the past 5 years. The number of political parties is burgeoning. The number of non-governmental organizations is burgeoning. The amount of crime in our area is burgeoning. So, burgeon is increase. Increase in volume or number. Balloon. What does a balloon happen? Balloon becomes bigger in size. So, something is ballooning. Something is escalating. Something is mushrooming. Number of malls and retail outlets are mushrooming. So, burgeon, escalate, balloon, mushroom, all these words also have a meaning called increase in volume, number, quantity, intensity or anything. So, we have discussed a word called abate. From this word called abate, we have taken some synonyms and also some antonyms. For abate, abate means to reduce or decrease and opposite is to increase. The word abate sounds very similar to a word called abet and to another word called abet. What is abet? To my knowledge, see, in dictionaries, abet may be given as to encourage, to assist or help somebody in doing something. To assist or help somebody in doing something is what is called abet. However, as far as I know, you do not use abet when you encourage somebody to do something positive. Abet is generally used to describe encouraging somebody to do something negative. There is a person, he wants to do a negative activity. Suppose, I should not give these kind of examples. A person wants to commit a crime. Instead of discouraging that person from committing a crime, you encourage that person, hey, go and do that crime. You can do it. If you want, I will assist you. If you want, I will help you. So, anybody who is assisting, helping or encouraging or providing support to a person in doing something wrong or negative or crime is called abet. You are picking a fight with somebody. I am an elderly person. I am a good man. I should tell you, hey, don't fight with them. Keep quiet. Be peaceful. But instead of that, I say, hey, go and hit that guy. Go and hit that guy. You want something? You want a stick to hit that guy? I will give you. Come on, take it. So, if I am motivating you and encouraging you and providing support to do something negative, then I am abetting. What do you call the person? The person who is helping or assisting somebody to do something wrong or negative is called abetter. Mr. A committed the crime, but Mr. B did not take part in the crime directly, but he abetted in A doing the crime. That means B gave a stick to A or something like that. So, abetter is a person who is assisting or helping a person to do something wrong or a crime. This word abetter sounds very, very similar to another word called abattoir. What is abattoir? A-B-E-T-T-O-I-R. As you can observe, there is just one letter difference. An abattoir is, many of us eat meat, eat some foods like chicken, beef, pork, etc. So, there is a particular industry or there is a particular building where the animals are slaughtered and meat is produced. So, the place where animals are killed, generally used for animals, for production of meat or something, or it's also called slaughterhouse. So, the place where animals are killed, or slaughterhouse. What is slaughter? Slaughter is killing. Generally killing in a large volume or killing a large number of things at the same place or same time is what is called slaughter. So, abattoir is a slaughterhouse or a place where animals are killed. We learned a word called abate. From this word called abate, we have taken a word called abet. Abet, I told you, is to encourage or motivate. When somebody is encouraging or motivating, we also say they are provoking. Provoke is slightly more than encouraging. Provoke is to encourage a person or motivate a person to do something, again generally negative. That guy was having a quarrel with another person. I provoked him to go and hit him. I instigated him to go and hit him. Literally, I give a push from the back. I motivate. I give a support for that person and I make that person go and do something wrong. When you encourage a person to do something positive, you don't generally use a word called provoke or instigate. Provoke or instigate is to encourage or motivate a person to do something negative. Then what do you call a support or encouragement or any assistance to do something positive? So when we give any support or encouragement to do something positive, it is generally called impetus, or you can also call it stimulus. The government came out with a new financial policy. The government came out with new economic reforms. I think the new economic reforms will provide stimulus for new industries to come. It will give impetus for growth of business and growth of industry. So impetus or stimulus is a support or assistance or motivation used always in a positive manner. So I got a impetus. I wanted to write GMAT and my brother provided me stimulus and impetus for me to study GMAT very well and get a good score. So stimulus or impetus is generally support given for doing something positive. So we have taken a word called abet. From abet we have taken abetter and abattoir. The word abet and the word abate also sounds very similar to one more word called abut. What is abut? The word abut or abutting. I want to visit your house and I ask you, hey friend, I am unable to find your address and I do not have GPS in my car. Can you tell me any landmark for coming to your house? Then you ask me, hey, do you know Walmart? Yeah, I know Walmart. My house is abutting Walmart. My apartment building is abutting Walmart. What is abutting? So Walmart is here and my house is just adjacent, almost touching. So abut is anything that is adjacent, anything that is almost touching or just side by side. So abutting is adjacent or side by side. As a synonym of adjacent, we can also take synonyms of abutting: concomitant and contiguous. Concomitant and contiguous. Of course, this root word con has something together, co. I am a co-author of this book. I am a co-inventor of this product. I am a co-founder of this company. Co means together. So from this word called co or con, only you have a word called contact. What is contact? You are in touch with somebody. You are together with somebody. Conference. What is conference? You are having a discussion with somebody about a particular item or a particular matter. Confluence. What is confluence? United States of America is very, very diverse because it is a confluence of different cultures, nationalities and languages. So confluence, every country, nationality and language you can hear, see and observe in New York City. So New York City is a confluence of multi-racial, multicultural and very, very diverse cultures. So confluence is where different things come together, or it is a combination of different things. Conclave. What is conclave? When different scholars or different artists of different backgrounds, they come together and have a meet to discuss something, we call it as conclave. So it is a conclave of all the finance ministers of European Union. It is a conclave of senators from different states of United States of America. So conclave, conference, confluence, all these things basically mean different people coming together. So what is abutting, contiguous, concomitant? So abutting, concomitant, contiguous. My house is abutting Walmart. My house is concomitant to Walmart. My house is contiguous to Walmart. So concomitant, abutting, contiguous, all these are adjacent or lying side by side. Here the word contiguous is most of the time confused with one more word called contagious. The word contiguous comes from another word called contagious. The word contagious obviously comes from a word called contagion. What is contagion? Contagion is there is some disease caused by a virus or caused by a bacteria. Suppose there was a disease called mad cow disease, which made people very, very scared in the entire world. So this mad cow disease is spreading through a food item called beef. So if you eat beef, so it is spreading. Or you have some disease called AIDS, or any disease which is very, very negative thing and harmful thing, and it is spreading to different people and different things, then we call it as contagion. What is contagion? Contagion is a disease or a negative or harmful thing that spreads. Disease or negative or harmful thing that spreads. So what is contagious? Contagious is anything that spreads. Is contagious used only for a negative thing or a disease? Not necessary. You can say the cheer was contagious. The festival spirit is contagious. The Christmas spirit is contagious. Everybody, hey, happy Christmas, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Everybody is telling everybody. Whereas contiguous is side by side. What way these two are related? Obviously anything spreads to something that is adjacent. So friends, I hope you are able to enjoy learning words in a logical manner. If you would like us to explain any more words, or if you have any suggestions or feedback, we would greatly appreciate you writing to us at our email PROMAC-coaching@gmail.com. Thank you so much. See you in the next lecture. Have a good day. Enjoy learning. Thank you.